Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. But there is a marker down, so hold everything. So obviously they'll decline the pass interference call, and the touchdown will stand. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Now they get set to kick it away. We'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Send the back in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. It's a draw play. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with 1st and goal from the 8.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
1st and goal. Handoff. They can't slow him down. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, drops back. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. And here's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end who can lay out like that and make a play?
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He'll take a deep shot here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new...
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Game makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks, just trucks through the defender. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
1st and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
The defense is spread all over the field.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. A handoff to the back. Bites off a defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, Georgia.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pass here. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, and get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That's an important first down on that running play. Handoff to the single back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's got his man open downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Trying to make the 3rd down yardage with the jet sweep. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him about the 14.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane.
They get closer, but now they line up on 3rd and goal from the 1. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved it into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They stop him at the 49, but that'll...
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A quick throw out left, complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got his man in the open field. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent run play.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted in the end zone. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Ball handed off. He's found some room at the 45. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The pass rush closing, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
That is a great job here by this offense. A big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Adams. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Graham down the middle. It's Graham. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes.
And a sophomore making an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They'll bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.